Wednesday and welcome back to another weekly vlog. Sorry I only montaged yesterday, but to be fair, I had my reasons. I spent the entire day in London up until 3 o'clock this morning, and yeah, so I had my reasons. I didn't want to speed vlog in London, it was just way too hectic. Also forgive me if I'm a little off at the minute. I've got a really bad migraine, I can't see straight. But I wanted to come on and say hello and explain what I did yesterday. So I finally got to see Waitress on West End. It's amazing, it was absolutely amazing. Can't even explain how good it is. If you have the chance to go and see it in West End, then definitely go do it. Waitress is one of those shows I never expected to be able to see. I expected it to only ever be on Broadway. It's such an American thing. I never expected it to come to Broadway and it did, and I am so glad it did because it's amazing. Definitely going to go and see it again. Whilst we're on that subject, I'm going to show you all the things that I bought from the show, and then I'll give you a reading update. Unfortunately I didn't finish my book, but we'll get into that in a minute. Non-waitressy thing I got is a pop vinyl from the Forbidden Planet Superstore. They have a huge Forbidden Planet not too far from where Les Mis is, but I didn't want to spend too much money in there, so I only got one thing, and I got Jughead Jones from Riverdale as a pop vinyl. This isn't the Jughead I would like. I would like the serpent outfit Jughead Jones, but that one is vaulted. I'm pretty sure you can only access it in America. So I order it online and pay stupid amounts of money for it. I'm not going to get it, but to be fair, I did that with Katniss and Peter, so beside the point. I got Jughead and he is so cute. He's more of the comic Jughead, but honestly I don't mind that. He's adorable. Yeah, that's the only non-waitressy related thing. And now I'm just going to show you the rest. Hang on, I'm missing something. Where is my pie? Right, I'm back. So I got a little pie. I paid £6 for this thing. I honestly can't even believe how expensive it was, but it is so adorable and I literally brought it for a picture of it. This is I think it was a chocolate fudge caramel thing. It's got Oreos, chocolate, heavy cream, butter, brown sugar and sea salt in it. So cute, and I genuinely bought this to take some pictures of all of the merch and stuff I got, but I wanted it so bad, and I will eat it obviously, and then I think I'll just paint the inside of the jar. I also picked up this little thing. It's literally just a little leaflet that says tell your friends about Waitress in London, but it's a little cute thing and I want to like put it in a scrapbook or something with my. Got a mug which is so freaking cute. Like way too much money on this merch, but I don't care. Waitress is amazing. So I also got a mug that is hella cute and a very decent size as well, but I don't usually use my musical mugs. They just kind of go up onto my bookshelf, but I don't know, maybe one day I'll use them like on special occasions or something. It's such a cute mug. It's got like pies and milk jugs and coffee pots, and it's so cute. And then of course I got the programme. I'm really sad because they didn't have a brochure one, which is basically just that one of that specific show, but that's okay because I got the programme, and this is hella cute as well, and it tells you about all the actors and stuff and what they've been in. I buy one of these for every show I go to regardless because I just want a collection of them. The last thing I got, I didn't actually buy for myself. Cass brought this for me, but I am so grateful for it. She is messy, but she's kind t-shirt. There was a typical Waitress shirt where it was just like the sign Waitress and then like West End musical or something like that. Favourite song, so I bought this one. Well, Cass brought me this one instead, and I'm so glad that I have it. It's so cute. And yeah, that's all my waitressy stuff. I'm pretty sure I spent like 40 to 60 quid. Oh, I've got Cass's pin in here as well. Might as well show you that as well. This was another thing you could get. It's a little pin that just says Waitress, and also very cute. Now I'm just going to give you a reading update and then I'm going to head back downstairs. I have the worst migraine, but I did nearly finish On the Come Up by Angie Thomas because I started feeling quite sick on the way down there, and on the way back it was very late and very dark. But I got to chapter 27, which is page 337. About 100 pages left. I'm pretty sure there's 430 something, 135 pages in this, so I have just under 100 pages left, and if I do feel better later on tonight I will read this, but at the minute I just have a very bad migraine, and I wish I had done more reading on the way down there. I definitely finish this if I tried, but I started to feel sick like I said, and it just didn't happen. It just is amazing, and everyone and their mum needs to go and see it. Good morning everybody and happy Wednesday. I have work tonight at 5 o'clock, so I'm not going to be talking for too long. But it is only 9 o'clock, so I could probably get some vlogging done. I'm also home alone, which is kind of sad, but that also means I can get some reading done. I plan to finish I'm not even reading Thug. I plan to finish On the Come Up by about 100 pages left. However, I'm in a bit of a dilemma because we have the readathon on Sunday. So we've got Wednesday, Thursday, Friday and Saturday. I've got 4 days if I finish this book today to read another book, and I don't know whether I'm going to. I think I may just leave it, but at the same time, like, I want to. Maybe I'll pick a small book. I haven't decided that yet. I don't have a reading update, and with that fact, I don't think I have many updates at all. The only thing I really have to say is that I feel a lot better today. Yesterday I woke up with a really bad migraine and I couldn't focus my sight at all. It was like I was having blind spots as my vision was black. And like everything I looked at just looked like it was wobbly, like you're looking through heat waves. Yesterday was not a fun day. I do still have a headache this morning, but it's definitely not nearly as severe. So yeah, it's not even 9 o'clock in the morning. I've done all of my chores to finally eat this. I know you may think this is gross because I went on Monday and I still have this now. But it's Wednesday morning. I got it Monday night, so I'm gonna taste it anyway. I've taken my pictures for Instagram. I think it's high time I eat it. Okay, it doesn't look that great, but to be fair, I've had it in my bag for 2 days. I'm a bit nervous. It still smells good though. There's nothing. It's chocolate Oreo, I think. That's pretty damn good. Definitely a dessert pie. It's very sweet, and I'm eating this before 9 o'clock in the morning, but oh well. Really good. I want to get down to like the base so I could try some of that. Or I'd be able to eat this whole thing. Like, I don't know how people can eat a lot. Really good. It's not absolutely amazing, like could die for pie. I'm really a pie. It's more like a cheesecake. I think I'm gonna have to get an actual spoon because that one does not work for me, but I ruined the aesthetic of it now as well. But it's actually really good. Waitress pies approved. Finished off this little thing and washed it out as well. I have put a different like skirt thing around the bottom, as the other one was kind of covered in pie from the inside. But I think this little one looks cute anyway. It's just a cake casing that I've put on top of it, and it's so cute. Also tried to eat a pot noodle, and I haven't had one of these in years. I used to eat them like at least once a week because, let's be real, sometimes you just can't be bothered to cook and you can't be bothered to sit there and wait for food or whatever, even like microwave meals and stuff like that. This is literally put some kettle water in it, sit it next to you whilst you wait for it to develop for a couple of minutes and then eat it. I got about halfway down it and I just feel so sick. I think it might be a mental thing because I found out that these things sit in your body for up to like 3 days from when you eat it. Like, they don't digest properly, and as I started eating it I remembered that and I just started to feel really woozy, and I realised about half an hour ago that today is my only chance I'm going to have to film and edit the vlog for the video for Thursday for Wednesday, and the video goes up tomorrow, and I have an 11 till 5 tomorrow, which means I won't be able to film tomorrow day and then get it up by the 4. And I have work. I have to leave for work in about 4 hours, so I'm gonna get myself ready for work but wear a different t-shirt. I may even wear my Waitress one because I'm very excited. And then all I'll have to do is change my t-shirt when I need to leave for work. My point is, I need to film, and considering it is the 27th now, I believe I'm going to go ahead and film my February haul. I've been keeping track, I've got a decent amount. Okay, so I finished watching that vlog and I finished getting ready. Evidently I haven't done my hair like up because I like to film with my hair down because I feel like I look better. And I'm now going to shove my phone on charge whilst I film, so I'll give you an update afterwards. But yeah, I just wanted to let you know that I am ready. Here we go, where we don't have light shining directly in the camera, you can't tell that it's broken much. Leaving for work now, and I have you on a selfie stick because I feel like that's going to be a lot easier to vlog with, hopefully a lot sturdier. Maybe not at first, I will probably have to do some tweaking and get used to it beforehand, but yeah, I filmed my video, that's all filmed. I did not edit it, however, because Kate walked in halfway through me filming and I got very, like, not anxious, but like all nervous, because I don't really film around people unless I'm filming with them, or they're very used to me filming, which Kate is not. Like this, my hand is pretty much down by my side, so hopefully this will be more steady. But yeah, Kate came in and I finished filming, but I did not edit because we sat down and watched some Black Mirror together, which was really interesting because me and Kate have a lot of similar opinions with the way the world could end up, and it's like a futuristic society type. I also didn't do any reading, which means I'm more than likely not going to finish on the come up today either, but I will more than likely finish it tomorrow, either on the tram home from work or when I get home. I'm determined to finish it tomorrow so it can go in my February wrap up basically. I'm not too fussed about not finishing it, if I'm honest. I kind of need to like spread it out for the readathon anyway, and I will most definitely catch up for my page count of the day thing for the readathon. But yeah, I'm gonna go and I'll speak to you later when I leave work. I've just got in from work and I'm gonna whisper because everyone is asleep. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning, but I'm so lucky. He's so cute. So it's 1 o'clock in the morning and I'm not gonna eat this because, let's be real, I'm starving. But I will probably have a video up late tomorrow as I'm not going to get to edit it until I get home. I did plan to edit it tonight when I got in because I would usually get in around 12:30ish on a weekday, but unfortunately that didn't happen. I ended up having to stay on and didn't even leave work until 12:30 when I got a taxi home, so I didn't do any reading on the way home either. I'm not entirely sure what page I am on, but I'm pretty sure I only read like 30 pages, so not that big of a difference. Morning everybody and happy Thursday. I'm in McDonald's, so I'm gonna probably be a bit quiet, but I'm here for some breakfast. But I wanted to start today's vlog. I did this morning because I was in the living room with Callum and he doesn't like me vlogging around him, and then we also got on the tram together, so I'm doing it now. But I want to give you a reading update of On the Come Up. I didn't read last night, as I told you, on the tram home because I didn't get a tram home, but I did some reading on the tram down here and I'm now on page 397, which is chapter 33. I have like 40 pages left. After I've eaten I'm probably going to do some reading, so I'm about 40 minutes early for work. I eat, go to work, sit in the staff room and read until I finish. It's also raining, which makes me very, very happy. But I also think I'm going to montage today because I haven't since Monday, which I know was a lot of montage, which is why I've refrained from doing it. Today I feel like doing some, so I'm going to read an update. I will definitely finish this today. It says that now. Next clip, I didn't do any reading. No, I'm going to do some reading. And happy Friday. Just wanted to come on and say hey and give you a reading update. Last night I finished reading On the Come Up by Angie Thomas. It was a really good book. I rated it a 4.25 in my bullet journal, but I feel kind of generous now. I kind of just want to rate it a 4 stars. But what's done is done. I put it a 4 star on Goodreads. It was a really good book. I'm really glad I read it. I can't wait to meet her on Wednesday. So excited. It's like 4 or 5 days now, but I'm meeting her on Wednesday and I'm going to get this one signed and hopefully get Thug signed as well. Hearing more of my thoughts on it when I do my February wrap up, but until then you're just going to have to be left in suspense. Just know that I really, really liked it. I don't know whether I preferred it over Thug or whether I preferred Thug more. I'm not sure. I only have today and tomorrow until the readathon begins. I was looking along my bookshelves for something to read because I don't want to leave a book halfway through to then read 5 books on average, 4 or 5 books within the 24 hours to then have to try to return to it. And then I thought I could do Eclipse because I've read that before and seen it a million times before, so it wouldn't like stunt me for like putting it down, but I kind of don't want to have to do the whole book. It messes up my whole page by day count thing because I only mark 1 book at a time. It messes everything up when I do it like that. I don't like reading 2 books at once for that specific reason. It's not that I can't exactly focus on one book or the other, it's just simply that I struggle to mark it down my page count for the day. So I decided not to go and read 2 books at once, or like, you know what I mean, like stop a book halfway through to do the 24-hour readathon to then have to pick them back up. So instead, I was looking across my bookshelves and trying to find something small, and the only thing I could find really was Unite Me, and I was like, I've already read that recently as well, so it's not like I can reread it. I mean, I could reread it, no one's going to stop me, I just wasn't feeling like, so I wasn't going to reread that. And I don't have many small books whatsoever other than the Cirque du Freak saga, but I read them every single year. I didn't want to do that again, so I was kind of stuck. And then I thought I could read The Short Second Life of Brie Tanner by Stephanie Meyer because it's still a Twilight novel, and I'm at Eclipse, so it's kind of hand in hand with this one. Technically you should probably read this afterwards, but I've read them all before, I've seen them all before, and I know a lot about the story to be able to read this one first. And then this is very, very short. I think it's like 180 something pages, 178 pages, so I could definitely get this read today and tomorrow. So I'm going to read this instead, and I'll get it read by tomorrow. Then I'll have read a book already this month, and then I'll be in the 24-hour readathon, which will be great. So I decided on that short book. I'm probably going to start it before I leave for work at 5 o'clock, but right now that's not my priority. I need to go for a shower, I need to have some breakfast, I need to get ready for the day. Then I'm not going to be doing because I'm just going to be sat inside until I leave. But that's beside the signs. Now heading to the tram, but I just got finished reading with some of The Short Second Life of Brie Tanner, and I got to page 77, so I'm already almost halfway through. I think around 90 pages is the halfway point. So I'm almost halfway through, and I'll definitely get to 100 pages today, which is what I wanted to do. My everyday goal is 75, but I wanted to get to 100 today. I'm not on my way to work, I'm not sure what else I'll get vlogged today, but I will try. I have no idea what else I'm going to get vlogged today, but I'm going to probably maybe vlog when I get to work, depending on what time and whether anyone is already in the staff room, and then when I leave work, if I don't end up staying on, because these past few days I have been ended up doing that, and it's not too fun because I'm not used to the late nights and always used to leaving before 12 o'clock. I'm gonna go and I will speak to you back when I get to work or when I'm leaving. One more thing I wanted to mention before I went is that I'm actually really liking using the selfie stick. It looks stupidly obnoxious and I feel like I'm drawing a lot more attention to myself, which is why, if you've noticed the past few times I've used it, I've been a little, not shaky, but like I've been not nervous, but I've been a little like looking around, edgy, trying to see who's looking at me. I will get used to it. I got used to the looks when I hold the camera out, because literally I would hold it out like this and it's almost about as far, but I feel like it's not as shaky because when I move my hand does this. But I feel like this is a lot better and maybe a lot steadier. Let me know what you think down below, if it's like any different. If not, I may just go back to using my hand because it is very nerve-wracking, people looking at me using a selfie stick as I walk around like I'm some tourist. I'm talking to it, not taking a picture. But yeah, I just wanted to add that in there and see what you think, whether I should keep using the selfie stick to vlog or whether I should just go back to holding it with my hand. So I'm at work, but I don't have long. Just wanted to pop on and give a little quick reading update. I managed to read to page 118 on the tram to work, which means I read about 40 pages, and I'm very, very happy with that. I have to go downstairs, I really need to pee, so there's that, and I want a drink before I start work. So yeah, I just wanted to give you my little reading update. Okay, so I've just finished work, and I wasn't going to address this on the vlog at all. I wasn't going to address it. I'm sure all of you have heard of the Momo challenge and the whole thing about Momo going around and it's hijacking kids' YouTube, WhatsApp, stuff like that. Even Fortnite's got it now on a skin or something, and it pops up and starts talking to you through your headset. I personally haven't experienced it. Apparently my niece has had it on her WhatsApp, and I'm fuming about that because she is 12 years old. Whoever's made Momo is ridiculous and need to be put in a mental hospital or something. It's responsible for so many people, so many young children's suicides over the past few months, and It's absolutely ridiculous, and that's not what I want to talk about, because obviously everyone and their mum knows that it's ridiculous and knows that Momo just should not be a thing. Today, I wasn't going to address this, but say about how like sick this is. Basically, as I was waiting for my tram stop is literally coinciding with the bus stop, so like my tram stop's here and then the bus stop's here, and I was stood here on the other side of the barrier, and he must have been about 3. I assume he looks around Levi's age, maybe a little bit younger if you watch OK Baby. He looks to be about 2 or 3. Honestly, this kid didn't even come up to my hips, that's how small he was. And he was walking around in circles singing the Momo song. I don't know if you've heard the Momo song, I don't know if you want to hear the Momo song, but basically he was singing the chorus and it says, Momo, Momo, Momo's gonna kill you. A 2 or 3-year-old was singing that, and his mum was stood right there letting him. Furious, I wanted to turn around and slap her in the face and go, sort your kid out, because he is receiving some very bad signals. Just singing that song is bad enough, but if he's heard the chorus, then he's heard the song, which means he's obviously not being monitored. And it's a million kids getting the same thing, and it is ridiculous. It's disgusting. Like, obviously kids are probably talking about it at school and you can't really stop them from doing that. I imagine teachers are nutting down on it, but kids talk at playtime, kids give messages to each other. As how I found out what sex was. Like, kids talk. It's just, it got to me today because this little boy who can't have been older than 4, no way was he older than 4, was singing the Momo song, and it made me absolutely furious. I just wanted to get this off of my chest and like have a bit of a rant, because the Momo challenge, the Momo song, it's twisted, it's horrible, and it's telling kids to hurt themselves and others, and then the last challenge is to kill yourself, and it's disgusting. I'm done now, I'm done talking about it. I'm gonna go home. Good morning everybody and happy Saturday. The camera may be shakier than usual because I have forgotten my selfie stick tripod-y type thing. I'm gonna start calling it a tripod because that seems a lot easier. I've left it at home so the camera may be shakier. My apologies, but I wanted to come on and say, hey, I'm probably not going to vlog too much today as I have worked from 12 till 5. To this clip you're not going to see me till after work anyway, and then once I get home I'm going to pretty much be leaving straight away to go to Tia and Shakira's house. I'm not going to be vlogging too much today, and obviously I'm not going to be vlogging tomorrow at all because it'll be the 24-hour readathon, which means I'll also be ending the vlog later on tonight, so yeah. Also, another thing I've noticed about not having the tripod now that I've been using it, my arm aches a lot more, which is why it's so shaky, and I also get a lot more out of breath because I'm straining myself to keep my arm up, whereas if I'm on my selfie stick I just have my arm down like by my side and it's just up for me. So selfie stick is a good way to go. I've only got a very short, like 2 minutes time to do this. But I wanted to come on and say that I finished Britannia about halfway through my tram ride to work, which is great. I finished it. I don't need to worry about reading on the way home. I got into town around 11:15 and I started at 12, so I decided to go into Waterstones and see what books they had. They have so many on the half price table right now that I wanted them all. I just took pictures of them. I was good. I didn't buy any. But yeah, I just wanted to pop on, tell you that I went into Waterstones and I took pictures of like 20 books. And I also finished Britannia. Now I'm going to go to work. It's going to be insane because it's starting to get sunny and warm out, which is so annoying. We've also got football on. It's going to be a long day. And I have a readathon. Sorry about the lighting. I'm very tired. I want to go to bed. I have a readathon in 5 hours. But I wanted to come on and end the vlog. As you know, I finished, not that you're going to be able to see this, The Short Second Life of Britannia today by Stephanie Meyer, which is great. You already know that though, because I told you that earlier. I don't really have any updates from them, just that it was a really long shift, it was a really tiring shift, and I am so ready for bed. So I'm going to end this weekly vlog here. If you enjoyed it, please go ahead and give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. I post a new weekly reading vlog like this every single Monday on this channel, and a new book 2 video on Thursday on my main channel, which is always in the description down below. Thanks so much for watching, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next week for another weekly vlog. Bye.